Hello guys, and welcome back to another video. In today's video I'm going to be showing you this 2020 Infiniti QX60, and this one is the 30th edition package. So I'm going to go ahead and show you all the features this one has. So if you guys are curious about the price and the packages on this QX60, it has two packages: edition 30 essential package and edition 30 package. Basically gives you better looking rims, and it gives you a blackout finish chrome on the SUV. And the price on this one is $54,000. So if you guys are curious about the color is called Graphite Shadow, and honestly looks very good with this 30th edition package, and it matches the wheels really nice, and basically the blackout look that the 30th edition package gives you. Anyways, coming to the headlights have a really nice slim design to them. They are LED, partially LED and partially halogen. So the daytime running light is LED, but the high and low beam and turn signals are halogen. And in the bottom you will have a LED fog light, and I really like the fact that the vents in the bottom are functional, and I love the black chrome trim. So everything will be basically blacked out. The grille should be chrome, but since it has the 30th edition package, basically it blacks out the chrome. Here is the Infiniti badge, and right underneath it there's going to be a backup camera. And I really like the grille. The design actually looks very nice and wavy. On the bottom you will have, of course, the sensor or sensors, and then this is, I think, the braking sensor for the safety features this QX60 has. But honestly, overall guys, it looks very nice, and this 30 edition package just gives the QX60 a even better look. So for the side view of the SUV, it honestly looks nice. You will have chrome around the windows, and I really like the design of the back window. It looks very nice and sharp. You will have one nice sharp body line on the top portion of the doors, and then you will have some chrome door handles, and in the bottom they're going to be more chrome, but that chrome is actually blacked out since it's the 30th edition package. And for the rims and wheel size, they are 235 5520s, and honestly they are amazing. They are finished in gun metal gray, and they just give the SUV a really nice look with this package. Right there on the fender you will have a 3.5 badge. For the mirrors are finished in gloss black, and they have a turn signal indicator and a camera right underneath for the 360 view camera. So for the back of the QX60, it honestly looks good, and I really like the tinted taillights. They just look really nice, and some of it is LED and some of it is halogen. And then down here you will have the QX60 edition 30. Then you will have a bumper protector in the bottom. Infiniti is black chrome, and the Infiniti badge is just in a normal chrome. You have sensors across the bumper, and then a reflector in the bottom. All-wheel drive is all the way to the left. And honestly guys, overall this SUV looks pretty good from the back, and you will have a of course third brake light and a small spoiler. It just gives it a nicer look. So here is the remote, and the remote honestly feels very nice, very high quality. It is on the lighter side, but it honestly looks amazing. It has a physical key inside of it, Infiniti badge all the way up top, and then it has 5 buttons on it: remote start, lock, unlock, trunk release, and a panic button. So to remote start the SUV, lock it once and hold down the remote button. But to open the tailgate, there are going to be 3 buttons: one on the remote, one on the tailgate, and one inside the SUV. So let's go ahead and click on that button. And it has automatic lift gate. Basically it will open by itself all the way, and it has a button on it, so you could close it from there as well. And then coming here, the third row is up, but if you drop the third row down, there's going to be a good amount of space. Down here there's going to be a good amount of space, and of course you will have the subwoofer, Bose sound system of course, and then tie downs right here. They feel very good, high quality. And right here they're going to be a 12 volt And on the right, there's going to be a hook for a grocery bag. More of those tie downs right there. To drop the seats down, you have to push this and push the seats down just like this. They do go flat, but there's some stuff right there, so they're not gonna go all the way down. Right here, you'll have 2 cup holders, USBs on the right and left. And honestly, guys, there's a good amount of space. But let me go ahead and drop the seats all the way down and show you how it looks like with all the seats down. All right, so I just dropped all the seats down, and there is a great amount of room inside this QX60. And to bring the seats back up, go ahead and pull on this. And to bring the headrests back, do the same exact thing, just like this. Or actually, you could just do this and they go up. But if you want to put them down, you actually have to do this. So really nice, very light, and very easy to do. Honestly, anyone could do them. So here is the door handle, and the door handle does not have e-sensor right behind it, but it does have a button that will unlock and lock the SUV. So for the door, it honestly looks really nice, and everything just feels very high quality. Up top right here, you will have really nice soft padded material. It's wrapped in leather. The trim honestly looks amazing, and I really like the brushed aluminum around that trim. So 2 trims basically. Of course, you'll have the memory seats right here. Door handle feels very nice and has a good weight to it. I love the brushed aluminum around the door handle. Stitching looks really nice. This is nice and soft, and the armrest is nice and soft. I really like it. More of that stitching down here. Of course, you will have your door controls, window controls, and mirror controls right there. In the bottom, you'll have, of course, a speaker. I wish it had a chrome around it, or maybe a brushed aluminum just like the door handle. In the bottom, you'll have a little bit of storage place in a bottle holder. This is actually not plastic. I thought this is plastic, but this is more on the padded side. So good job, Infiniti. On the bottom of the door, you will have a halogen light. And overall, honestly, guys, the door looks really, really nice and very high quality. So inside, they're going to be this nice door sill where it says Edition 30. And for the seats, they are power, and of course, they are wrapped in leather. I really like the white stitching on the seats. And the seats don't have a crazy design to them, but they are very, very comfortable. I really like Infiniti's and Nissan's seats. They are super comfortable. So inside Infiniti's 3-row SUV, it feels very nice and spacious. There is a really good amount of headroom, and the seat is very, very comfortable, and I really like what Nissan and Infiniti are doing with their seats. But anyways, coming down here, you will have a couple buttons, or I should say few buttons. Traction control, trunk release, their safety features, and a heated steering wheel. And then you will have, of course, your handbrake or leg brake. But here for the steering wheel, it's wrapped in leather, more of that white stitching on it. The steering wheel is on the dated side. I wish Infiniti changes the way how the steering looks like, but the feel of it, the leather, the thickness is honestly amazing. The 10-2 grip isn't that thick, which is expected, of course, for a 3-row family SUV. So the steering wheel isn't that bad, but I wish Infiniti changes the way how it looks like. Right here, you will have more of that brushed aluminum. And to the left, you will have, of course, the Bluetooth controls, volume controls. Here are a couple controls to control the right screen. And this button is to control the screen in the middle. Right here, there are going to be, of course, the cruise controls, cruise on and off. And here is the safety features. You could basically go through them, turn them off or on. So for the screen is an 8-inch touch screen, but it does not have Apple CarPlay and Android Auto, but it is on the faster side. So you could actually use this knob to zoom in and out. And there's a couple buttons right here you could control. You could click on the camera, you could change views. This one has the 360 view camera, so that's really nice. And here are the climate controls, fan speed, temperature controls, an off button. So, and you could actually control the climate control from the screen. It's touch, so you could click on or off, turn on the heated steering wheel from there. So you could do a lot of things from the screen, so that's really nice. And down here you will have a CD place, volume knob, tune knob right there, and then presets. Basically here are the radio controls, and I really like the finish on the dash. Of course, here is the start stop button. Down here you will have a USB, USB-C, and a 12 volt in the bottom. Again, I really like the finish on this metal console. And here is the shifter that will control the CVT transmission in this QX60, plus and minus. And it's wrapped in leather, and I really like the stitching on it. A little bit of brushed aluminum around it, and there is gloss black on the inner piece. And then there is more of that brushed aluminum on the sides, and then more stitching, and this is nice and padded. 2 cup holders right here, one small, one big. Heated seats, I wish it had cold seats. And then you will have your drive selector mode. So basically, if you change it, it will change from sport, eco, and normal, or standard. And the armrest honestly feels good. It has 2 tiers. Here is a lower tier and an upper tier. Here is the upper tier. It's on the smaller side, but I like the fact they give you 2 tiers. Let's go ahead and see the second tier. It's nice and deep, and it has basically 2 levels. And then inside you will have an SD card, 2 USBs, audio in and video in, and then a 12 volt. Glove box is massive, and it opens all the way, and it goes all the way down there, so that's really nice. Probably that's the biggest glove box I ever seen. Love the trim right here. Up top you will have a mirror that will have a couple buttons on it, the garage controls and the auto dimming. Up here you'll have, of course, the glasses holder, SOS button, and then a button to open the moonroof. So that's nice, it's one touch. And then you will have halogen lights. I wish they were LED, but as long as they're nice and bright at night, then that's what matters. But anyways, let's go ahead and move to the back, and I'll go ahead and show you the rest of it. So for the back door, Infiniti did not cheap out here, so I really like what they did. The materials are the same as the front. This is nice and soft, more of that trim. Door handle feels the same exact as the front, more of that stitching. The armrest is nice and padded. Window control. 2 bottle holders in the back for the kits in the back. This is nice and kind of soft, but not as soft as the front door. It's more like a plastic, but a padded plastic, so that's really nice. It doesn't feel cheap at all. Inside, there's an amazing headroom and legroom inside. And right here, there's going to be an armrest, 2 cup holders. It's nice and padded, and a small storage place. And this seat could actually go down, or it can kind of basically fold up. So let me go ahead and show you that. When you lift this up, this happens, and the seat actually moves back and forward. And to basically put this down, you're not going to be able to just put it down like this, because it's going to keep going up. So you have to basically push this back in place, and then push this down. And if you want to just drop this down, just go ahead and lift this, and then fold it down like this. And of course the same thing for the other one. And all the way inside, there's going to be a 2 vents, a climate control. So basically this one has tri-climate control, USB and a USB-C. And of course this QX60 has the 3rd row, since this is Infiniti's 2nd biggest SUV. 2 cup holders right here, 1 USB, And the same thing for the other side as well. So guys, that's it for this video. I hope you guys liked it. I would like to thank Eddie and Sebastian here at George Harte Infiniti in Wallingford. If you guys are interested, make sure to come and check them out. I'm going to go ahead and put their information and address and link in the description of this video. And if you guys would like to see more videos like this, please subscribe. And as always, I'll see you next time.